So this is the card by card for Anarchy number 2. What's up, Hector? What's up, Laura? Um, yeah. So the set is 320 cards plus another 30 bonus cards that are going to be randomly put into the boxes. Um, so this is number 1 through 320. Now, Fitzy, before you freak out, um, as we're going through this, number 243, 244, and 246 are going to be missing, and that's because their art is being done. So they are accounted for. I promise that um, every single card is going to be um, put in here 1 through 320. Holy shit, it's Jory. What's up, Jory? Your card's going to be shown in here too. I'm so excited. The gear card. We have not done the gear card yet. It's going to be one of the bonus 30. But it is going to be in second edition. Don't you worry about that. So basically, how a card by card works, if you haven't done one with us before, is we kind of go through every card. We take like a minute or so. You guys can comment if you think it's too strong, or if it's too weak, or if it's just not good. You can also comment if you think it's awesome. Comment on the art if you don't like the art. If you do like the art, let me know. It's going to be really cool. So this is going to go pretty quick for the most part. Also, if you see any typos, let me know. I'm pretty sure that we'll be okay though. There's a couple things that might be different, like corpse pile might be hyphenated in some that aren't in others, but we've already made those changes. So, and some of these, like I said, are um, they're all gonna go. Oh, you're gonna cosplay yourself? That'd be dope. I'm definitely gonna cosplay Father Joseph. So let's get right into this. So this is Fitzy, one of the gunslingers. Uh, when he enters the wasteland, you flip a coin. If you call it correct, deal 5 wounds to your leader. If you don't call it correct, deal 10 wounds to your leader, but you get to take an additional turn. So um, it's a very cool card. It's one of the only take another turn cards we have, and it does come at a cost of either 5 or 10 wounds. I think this is a cool card. I'm pretty sure that this one's pretty solid. Um, you know, and he is number 1. So if nobody has any issues with this card, we will skip to the next one. Which again, some of these are going to be reprints. So the ones that are reprints, we're going to skip through pretty quick. I really just need some input on the ones that are new, which there are quite a few. So here we go. Let's get over here. Can I just do this? That would be awesome. I'm always angry. Yes, I definitely agree. Something like being able to. Well, I know we're not going to go over deck building, but yes, you're right. I'm always angry. It costs 1. Choosing unit control gets X additional dice on its next attack or retaliation action, where X is the number of wounds on your leader. This is just one of those fun things where it's a rapid event. You can play it anytime. And keep in mind, with the new rule set, you can play as many rapid events as you want. There's no restriction to just one anymore. We play tested that, and it's a lot more fun to have crazy rapid event battles. And for how the stack works, you can look on our website to describe how the stack works. But yeah, so this is just one of those things. It could be really, really crazy. It could be great for a retaliation, but we know we love the big green Hulk. He's awesome. Hey, Quinn, what's up? Ain't Got Time to Bleed. This is another one. This is one of our cool friends, Daisy Lou from TikTok. If you notice, oh, I got to put yours on there. All of the, you see the cursor on this? Oh, you can. That's good. So we're going to add all of these. So Fitzy, I have to add yours. I'm sorry. That's a note I have to make. If you're a real person, then we're going to put your @ handle on there so people can add you and see how cool you really are in real life. So this is Daisy Lou. Select one of your units and banish it. Return to the wasteland at the beginning of your next turn. It retains any wounds on it. So it's just basically a flicker effect. There's a lot of enter the wasteland abilities that we wanted to have like a cool flicker for, and this was that. And Daisy Lou is amazing. If you haven't checked her out, go add her. Tell her that we sent you. Great art by B. Navarro, one of our favorites. Ramby's furry truck. This is one of those things where I don't like the art. I've never liked the art. But we saw an AI furry pickup truck, and I'm like, oh god, we have to like try to make that. But you would be surprised on how hard that is to do, to draw a furry car. But whatever. Not all art is amazing. Just look at Magic the Gathering. Um, yes, we love Duarte as well. I wish she should be here, but she has a cold right now. But hopefully she'll log in. I'll see if she wants to jump on and talk. Now, let me message her real quick. Get on TikTok. Anyway, so just a little piece of gear. Geared up unit gets +1 attack dice for each fur you control in the wasteland. This is a furry synergy card. We like it. It's good. Keep in mind, guys, be commenting and letting me know if you like it or not. If there's anything that's like, whoa, no, or if you really like the art, I hate the art. This is the last chance to kind of like go through that. So, Kirk Blackfisk. This was a pirate, again, another dude that we met at Gen Con. When he enters the wasteland, you may exhaust up to 2 units of opponent's control. It's nice if you need to get rid of blockers, or if you just need to, yeah, basically just get rid of blockers is kind of like the main thing that this does. It's fun. Or if you don't want something to have like a tap ability at some point. But yeah, I think he's fine. He's just a little 2/2, 3/5. Yeah, I think that's good. Eric the Axe, one of our friends from Gen Con. Very cool. Whenever an opponent's unit enters the wasteland, if he's not exhausted, Eric the Axe may make a ranged attack. So this guy's cool. He's an assassin, 4/3. 3 dice hitting on 4s. He gets a ranged attack and he throws his dice, saves on 5s. So he's not OP, but he's pretty good. Might it don't be instead? Might it be don't instead? What? This? Which one? The pirate card? This guy? When Kirk Blackfish enters the wasteland, you may exhaust up to 2 units an opponent controls. By land or sea, you didn't mess with them unless you be crazy. What did I do? Comment. I don't know. By by land? It says land. Or sea, you didn't mess with him unless you be crazy. That says land. It says land, I promise. By land or sea, you didn't mess with him unless you be crazy. Am I missing something? By land or sea, you didn't mess. Like, oh no, like this is like past tense. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be past tense because he's dead. Like, people talking like, oh, by land or sea, you didn't mess with him. Yeah, it'll make sense once you read the book. Ooh, spoiler. Anyway, so yeah, Eric the Axe, I absolutely love his art. Fernando Cordero did this one. I like this. It's pretty cool. Thank you guys for all the likes, by the way, and share. Get some people in here. I love that we have so many people. That's awesome. Thank you. But yeah, so this is Eric the Axe. We love it. I think this is a good card. He's going to be awesome. Basically, when something enters the battlefield, if he's not exhausted, he gets to throw his axes at it, which, I mean, how cool is that? So we like him. Polonius Bile, another Gen Con friend of ours. Very cool dude. Quick draw, which basically means if you make a ranged attack against him, he gets to shoot first. But that's what quick draw is. Pay 3 resources. He can make an additional ranged attack during your turn. You may activate this ability more than once per turn. So for each 3 resources you pay, he can attack that many times, which can get just insane. Thank you for sharing, Jory. Ace Man should have a once per action. Well, he says if he's not he says if he's not exhausted, you have to exhaust to make a ranged attack. So once you do it the first time, unless you can come up with a way to unexhaust him, he can't do it again. Which, if you do, I mean, you could flicker him, you could do all kinds of things. But yeah, as he sits, he can only do it once. This guy is just gross. Like he can just shoot and shoot and shoot. He hits on 4s, which isn't too bad. But yeah, so Floating Spot I think is okay. Part of the cosplayers, and a very cool dude that we met at Gen Con. Lady Metal. This chick is so cool. She is actually a German heavy metal singer. You can check her up, Ira Green Official. I think that's her Instagram. Fatal 3, which means that 6s deal 3 wounds. Lady Metal can make 2 consecutive attack actions during her turn, so she gets to wallop you at 6 dice hitting on 3s. Yeah, it was really good. Erwin Arosa does amazing stuff for us. She's a 10-10, so she is a late game bomb. There are ways to cheat her out early. She only saves on 5s, though, so a bunch of little things could easily take her out. But if you get to swing with her, give her speed or something, she's going to be awesome. So, yeah, we love Lady Metal. She's very cool. The L Project, this is a couple of these arts are going to be excerpts from the comic book because we love the art from the comic book and we want to be able to use it. This is showing the cloning of Lily. 9-drop event. Until the end of turn, all of your units become follower copies of any unit in the wasteland. Banish all tokens you control at the end of turn. So basically, this says, hey, you've got a big thing. All of your little things become that big thing till the end of turn. It's a 9-cost event. This is definitely a game ender if you can manage to pull it off. And of course, that is Coffee Vale, our little Lily that we met at Gen Con, who ended up getting a huge role in the comic book. So we actually love her. She's cool. So, but yeah, we like that one. The Judge. This guy's awesome. Again, we met him at Gen Con. Very cool dude. Very nice. We have noticed. It's great to see you back making season 2. Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We got all the art done for this. We've got 30 more cards to do, bonus cards, and that's where everybody, because we have a bunch of art being done right now of all the people from Gen Con and Tampa Bay Comic Con, and then that's gonna be all done. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna do a Kickstarter with a very low goal this time, so we'll just get it done, get it out. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be very cool. That's coming soon. But anyway, so the Nuns of Anarchy, we don't have a whole lot of them, but we're going to try to make some more to get this, to make that a viable thing in 2nd edition. So this guy gives all Nuns of Anarchy units gain speed and breakthrough because, I mean, how cool is the Nuns of Anarchy? So even in this art, you've got him with, you know, a couple nuns in the back, and that's awesome. So I love it. It's going to be cool. So the Judge is cool. We've played with him before, actually. He's a very strong card. Sassyfoot's Elixir. This one might have gotten the one that got the errata. Let's see here. Pay 2 radioactive resources and exhaust Sassyfoot's Elixir. Until the end of turn, a unit you control gets +1 attack dice for each radio resource you control. Banish that unit at the end of turn. Yeah, so the original one said that you didn't have to banish it. So what we found is that people were playing this and just like giving it to like something big like deadlift with food or something, and it was just gross. Or just giving it to like the massive cat, and continue to do that every turn because you could literally do it every turn. Now you have to banish that unit at the end of turn, so that doesn't mean it goes to the corpse pile. It means that it's removed from the game, banished. So something to think about when you're playing this. Make sure you have the updated version. Yeah, it's really gross, especially for 3, and it's a relic. But I love the art. Duarte killed it with our Dr. Sassyfoot. I love Dr. Sassyfoot. He's awesome. Good story coming up with him as well. You're gonna love what's happening with him. The dog's bollocks. I mean, come on. It's got our boy Jake on it. It's cool. Search your deck for any card, shuffle your deck, put it back on top of it for 2 resources. Is it a Vamp Tutor? Absolutely. Did we do it because we wanted Jake to be pretty much in every deck in Anarchy? Absolutely, because we love Jake. He's got the little doggy. doggy bollocks back there, and the dog's bollocks is a UK term for it's awesome. It's like, no, that's the dog's bollocks. So, as a tribute to Jake, that's what we did. That's one of his cards. So. We love that. I'm not changing it. I don't care what you say. Shiny Body Armor. So Shiny Body Armor took over Rusty Armor, which was broken and terrible, and we're so glad that we got rid of it. So, yeah. So this is a new one. Gear up 2 resources. If the geared up unit would be dealt 1 or more wounds this turn, you may send Shiny Body Armor to the corpse pile and negate all wounds dealt so far. So basically, this is just like a free shield. You put it on something, and then it goes away when it gets hit. Again, awesome art by Duarte with our little furries. Furries.
Joey says people that are mascots of, like football and all that, they're not considered furries. I disagree.
No, I just said that people that are masked, not all people that wear fursuits are furries. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but these particular folks are definitely furries.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm gonna go lay down.
All right, love. Love you.
Joe has a fur head
that Maddie made.
That's for you.
Uh-huh. Of him, Wall Street.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So, love you. Anyway, so that is Shiny Body Armor. Just basically we needed something to replace Rusty Body Armor, and that's what we did. So, Chief, very cool dude. He met him at Gen Con. He was a helicopter pilot. Awesome. He's part of the Loyalists. Nimble, which means he can't be affected by events or rapid events. Speed, which means he can do stuff when he comes into play. And you may pay 2 gas resources and exhaust Chief to heal a wounded in unit control. He was a medic, helicopter medic pilot, so I figured we wanted to do something that kind of went with that. Whoever is tapping your screen at record speed, thank you so much for all the likes. Yeah, so Chief is awesome. Another awesome piece of art by Erwin Arosa. Guy kills it on realistic stuff. This is a new one. So White Kitty, as you know, passed this 2 years ago or a year ago, something like that, a year ago. So I wanted to give her another card of just a unit. Feline Warrior. When White Kitty enters the wasteland, you may return a unit you control to your hand. If you do, you may put a unit with a card, a unit card with a resource cost of 4 or less from your hand onto the wasteland. So basically, it lets you swap little things for somewhat bigger things, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's just pretty cool. So it has an enter the battlefield, enter the wasteland ability. She hits a little bit with her claws, 3 and 3s, saves on 4. So, and obviously that is her awesome, iconic comic book cover picture. So, we love that one. That's gonna be fun. And the cat deck gets another cat, which is fantastic. Oh, look at that! Help for Hector. We know this guy. One of the best people that I know. One of my best friends. If you're not following him, you should follow him. He's cool. But there he is. Search your deck for any resource card and put it in the wasteland exhausted. Each opponent may do the same. If they do, heal your leader 1 wound for each opponent who does, which is great. So, yeah, it's ramp. This card is definitely going to be played. It heals and it ramps. It does everything that it should do, which is basically what Hector does in real life. He heals the negativity of the people around him, and we love playing cards with him. And this was a picture that he showed me of him with a giant animal. And I'm like, dude, I'm making that a card. And with the help of our good friend El Duarte, we brought this to life, and we love it. So thank you, Hector, for being a part of this. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, thank you, Dark Side Designs. Yeah, it's awesome that they're getting there. It took us a while, but we're getting there. Wall Street, the leader. We all know that we made this. We shouldn't have, but we did. Pay 4 ammo resources, send a piece of gear to the corpse pile, destroy a resource an opponent controls. Yes, we did land control, and we did land destruction. Other than that, he is just a furry leader. Not great, but somebody's going to build this deck and it's going to be terrible. But yeah, we may have to ban him one day, but as of right now, we're not going to. And I love Wall Street. Baloo! This guy's awesome. Another Gen Con guy. I'm pretty sure a while back I made some metal engraved cards for you. Oh, is that? Did you do the tank and the one with the 3 girls? If that's you, then yeah. So awesome. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I actually need you to do some more. I was I was gonna send you a message. We have some special inserts that we want to do, and we're probably gonna get like 100 made. So shoot me an email, uh, and we'll talk about it. Because I definitely want to have some more made. But we love your work, man. It's awesome. The one of one is going to be put in this, so somebody can find it, and the tank cards and everything. But yeah, for anybody who has not following Darkside Designs, he's the guy that makes all of our cool raised foil Devil's Daughters cards and all that. Give him a follow. He does custom stuff, and he makes some amazing cards. So give him a follow. He's awesome, and we love working with him, and we plan on working again for the rest of the set. But yeah, so Baloo. Baloo was a guy we met at Gen Con. He wanted to be a beach dweller who lives in a society that doesn't wear outers because he figured if you're not wearing anything, you can't hide weapons. And that was very difficult to do in art, so we decided to do it this way, and he loved it. He's definitely a pirate. But yeah, he does look a little bit like Jason Momoa, looks a little bit like the king from Walking Dead. But that's what the dude looks like, so it worked out well. But yeah, I think he's good. Adds to the pirates. So Fuzzy, this is a new one. This guy was awesome. What a cool guy we met at. Yes, Ezekiel, very good. This is a guy we met at Comic Con, I believe. Very cool dude. If one of the a little bit more for the redneck tribal, which I know people have been trying to build, it just needed some oomph, so we gave him this guy. If one of your redneck units is targeted for an attack action before the attack is resolved, you may put Fuzzy into the wasteland from your hand without paying his resource cost. So basically, he comes in and he's like, okay, you're going to attack my boys? Well, I'm going to attack your boys. And El Duarte killed it with this one as well. Another redneck for the redneck tribe. I love it. This dude, I never did come up with a character idea for mine. No, you didn't. You have to email me or private message me. There's still time, but you have to get in there. I'm going to need, um, reference pictures and everything, but you're definitely close to being out of time. Here's my email. If anybody needs to send me stuff. But yeah, so Fuzzy's awesome. We love Fuzzy. I hope that somebody really makes the redneck deck a thing. I think it's gonna be fun. I love Liberty Bells. Wait till you see her new art card. You're gonna love it. Here we go. Tag Grit. Hey, we know this guy too. This guy's awesome. Lewis did some cool art for us. He sent it to us. It was very, very cool. Lindsay, what's up, man? Thank you for the share. Select up to 2 of your opponent's units and exhaust them. They may not attack or use abilities at the end of your next turn. Just a fun little rapid event with some awesome art. How cool is Lewis for the stuff that he did for us and how much he promotes us? Very, very cool. Glad that he would be a part of this. Just a simple, yeah, basically. But yeah, so we love it. Peggy Sue, part of the hippie tribe. She likes to eat things. If a unit goes to corpse pile the same turn it was wounded by a hippie, heal your leader 1 wound. Basically, little added fun for the hippie tribe. El Duarte again. The more you look at this art, the more you can see what's going on. I didn't want to make it too gruesome, but yeah, it's pretty gross. Certainly fun. It's going to look really good in foil. The flavor text, you just have to pretend it's haggis. Gotta love it. But yeah, fun. So that's good. Here we go. Wow, 3,000, almost 4,000 likes. You guys are awesome. If nobody has any objection to that, we'll keep on going. Ah, Miss Emily. What an amazing person we met at Gen Con. So exhaust Miss Emily, then choose a unit opponent controls. If that unit makes an attack or retaliation action before the beginning of your next turn, banish at the end of turn. So basically, you get to say, sure, you can attack with that, but if you do, it gets banished. She's an assassin. She's an awesome school teacher, an art teacher. B. Navarro and Olivier did this art. Yeah, yeah. Is there a mutual? Oh, of course, Dgen's gonna be in here. She's getting a new card too, but I don't have that one. But yeah, she has her old card definitely, and she's in the next comic book. We love Dgen. But yeah, she is an art teacher. She is amazing. She wears those custom blue chucks. I think this is gonna be a fun deck. Not that many assassins are in this one, but you can definitely splash her into any deck that you want. So, Pope Jamie Jake. I mean, come on now. Jamie Dodger Jake is awesome. When he enters the wasteland, you may search your deck for a card name. I hope it's cookies and put it in your hand. So this is one of those cards where it's a 1-drop that can ramp and hits. You know, he can hit you with his scepter for a little bit, so you can't ignore it. That's the problem. It's only a 1/3, but the effect is great. And if you have multiples, you can just ramp. You can flicker him and ramp. Jamie Jake's going to be super fun, and I can't wait for you to see what he does in the comic book. It's just silly. So, Zombie Abe. Is that where President Trump goes? Yeah, probably. If Zamboni Abe sends in the follower to the course file, search its owner's deck, hand, and course file for all copies of that follower card, and banish them. This is one of those cards that, like, it's a great card. You have to deal with it, or it's just going to start just ripping through your deck. That's why we kind of made it cost a lot. 5/5, only hitting on 5s. It has to actually kill an enemy, so it's not just wound it. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It basically is going to be neutering decks. Again, El Duarte killed it. This card might be a little overpowered. We will see as we playtest it. But I think as of right now, I think it's probably okay. But yeah, we might have to revisit that. But as of right now, we're gonna let it fly and see what happens. Did I miss the Lone Wolf part? No. Von Necros, one of the cool gamer streamers, that's friends with, I believe, Viking Chick. You may pay 2 resources and exhaust Von Necros to send an exhausted enemy follower to the course pile. Again, part of the assassin group. Amazing. We love them. This is just a play on the old Royal Assassin, but you have to pay for it. You know, he's only got 1 wound. He saves on 3s, but if he gets a chance to do his thing, it's pretty cool. Ah, yes, fellow Canadians. We love Canadians. I wish I was a Canadian. I do. Cyborg. So, this is funny. This is an interesting story. So, this is one of the muscle mommies in the group. So if you do know Vladislava, that is her. I talked to her. She wanted to be in the game. She wanted to be cool, but she couldn't have her name on the card because she has an agent and all that dumb shit. But she did say, please put me in the game. I think that'd be awesome. If you don't follow her, she's definitely cool. Vladislava Official on Instagram. Very nice girl, too. Very, very cool. And she wanted her name to be Cyborg. That'll play into the comic book a little bit later. But yeah, one of the first muscle mommies officially. She can't attack leaders directly, but she does give all other muscle mommies breakthrough, which is trample. We love Vladislava. She's awesome. So, and the art is just insane. B. Navarro always does a great job. Oh, is there? Oh, I did. Ooh, look at that. Lindsay, thank you. Let's make a note. Make a note, make a note, make a note, make a note, make a note. This is why we do this stuff. Look at that, our first oops. Grab this notepad and go in and change that. So, number 26, Cyborg spelling. Thank you, Lindsay. You get a gold star, you do. Oh, yeah. We'll fix that. Thank you. Hannibal's Campground. Damn. All right, so the way that we're doing this is going to cut it off, but I will read what it does. This is one of the strongholds. This one costs nothing to put out. It costs 8 health to kill it. Hippies cost reduced by 1 less to play. Pay 3 food resources, banish a unit from your corpse pile, search your deck for food resources, put it in the wasteland. Search your deck for pay 3 food. Oh yeah. Pay 3 food resources and banish a unit from your corpse pile. You can search your deck for food resource and put it in the wasteland. So this lets you ramp and it makes all of your hippies cost less. And it's sideways normally, so you'll be able to tell what the strongholds are. But yeah. Wheezy's Lair. Costs 19 to play, 5 health. Whenever a Wheezy zombie card goes to the corpse pile from the wasteland, you may deal a wound to any unit in the wasteland, pay 2 resources, discard a card from your hand. So, yeah, it just basically, it's synergy for Wheezy. But yeah. Here's a new one, Myra. What is this? It's a Myra Tidebreaker, one of our pirates. When she attacks, if your opponent controls a water resource, she gains Fatal 2, which means 6s do 2 wounds. All pirates gain speed. Love the art for this awesome pirate. It's going to look super sick in foil. I can't wait for that one. Very, very cool. But yeah. Lewis, we just saw your card, man. Sorry. Kaboom. I think that there might be 2 kabooms in here, so let's make a note of that. So, what is that? So 30 is kaboom. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. So kaboom, roll 2d6 and all units, gear, relics, and strongholds of the corpse pile with a resource cost less than the result. So basically, if you roll a 2, then only things with a 1 are going to. If you roll a 12, then you're probably wiping the board. This is just one of those, I'm about to lose and I got to play it. And I needed a cool kaboom. So that's basically what we did. Duarto and Ramus did that. It's very cool. I love it. Very cool stuff. Matt the Mine, love this guy. We met him at Gen Con, I believe. B. Navarro did this one. When Matt the Mine takes a wound, flip a coin. If heads, he takes the wound. If tails, he takes the wound, then deals hits to every enemy in the wasteland equal to the number of wounds he has. So he can literally, if you hit him, he can just blow up, which is so much fun. I really, really like the concept of this card in the Wasteland Tribe. He's just fun. He's got a big old stick on his back. It's just really cool. There's a lot of stuff going on with him. He's got a little detonator. It's pretty neat. I love it. I think he looks great. I love a lot of the art that we have. So, but yeah, let's keep on going. Tommy, how you doing? RJ and Ripto. This was a rough one. This is one of those very cool dude, very nice guy. And at the beginning, Ripto is the cat playing the ukulele there. This game's ridiculous. At the beginning of your opponent's turn, you may exhaust RJ and Ripto. If you do, choose a unit control. All of your opponent's followers must attack that unit this turn if able. It basically turns one of your stuff into a waifu party, which is really fun. He's a loyalist, so he goes with a bunch of other things. He's only a 2/2, saving on 4s, doesn't do a lot of damage, but he's literally just there to cause chaos. As you can see, he's got a whole little crowd of zombies he's performing for with him and his cat. Absolutely love it. But yeah, so I like that one a lot. Look Ma, I'm a Zombie. This is one of the guys who... Oh, how did he did something. I think he backed us during a live with Wheezy, and I told him if he did, I would make him a zombie character in the game. And he did. So I was like, all right, cool. So look, Ma, I'm a zombie. Return a creature card from corpse pile to the wasteland. It gains speed advantage at the end of the next turn. Basically, just looking at your basic reanimator. But lots of fun. Duarte had fun with the art, made him look cool. It's an event, so it can't be too broken. But yeah, I like it. Thank you for all the likes, guys. We're almost at 4,000, which is insane. Oh, we have 4 subscribers now. Thank you so much. Your subscriptions all go towards making this possible. So if you haven't subscribed, we really appreciate it. I think it's only like, what, $2 right now? $2 a month? So thank you so much for all of the subscribers. That $2 goes a long way to make this game possible. But yeah. The Wrath of Skadi. So yeah, Skadi is awesome. He has a couple new cards in the set. Banish all exhausted units in the wasteland. Wrath of Skadi costs 1 less resource for each wound your leader has taken this turn. So it costs 9. If your leader gets just wrecked, then you can just kill everything. It's great. Love the art by A Tart. Yeah, based off of our cool TikTok Jesus friend, Scotty Wartooth. Who, if anybody who's read the comic, knows that, yeah, we have a Scotty Christ in the comic, and it's going to be insanely fun what's going on with that. So, yeah. Fred and G, oh my god, we love Fred and G. If you're not following them, follow her because she is hilarious. Monstrosity, this puppet has come to life, and she's a little metalhead, and she's awesome. Pay 2 resources, force an enemy to make an attack or retaliation action during its controller's next turn. You may only activate this ability once during each player's turn. It's basically saying, hey, your thing's real cool, attack with it, or you have to retaliate with that, or da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be played. I'm sure somebody will figure out a way to break it, but I love the art, and I love the people that it is based off of. So, yeah, absolutely stunning piece of art. Duarte, once again. Here's our boy Dylan. Again, a good friend of ours. He's a Sin City Psycho. I think we're going to keep that tribe for now. So the line work was done by Brian Wackowitz, who is a famous Magic the Gathering artist. And then Duarte colored it for us. So I do have to change the artist to give Wackowitz some credit on there. I can't believe I didn't do that. But yeah, while Delanius Maximus is in the Wasteland, all events and players' hands are considered rapid events, which just basically means you can play your events anytime you want, which is insane. It's going to be silly, people that play this. But yeah, Dylan is quite funny. Here are the time when he shows what we can expect to get from our crowdfunding. Yeah, so, I mean, basically, I can tell you, there's going to be about 350 cards that come in a really cool box that you can carry all of your decks in and your cards in. And you're going to get 1 of every card per box. So, and then each box is also going to contain some random bonus cards, possibly some autograph cards, some foil cards, some promos, some dice, updated rules. So you're going to get all that. As of right now, I think the box is going to be $50. Now that's all going to possibly change when we find out our tariffs for importing. But the idea is to be able to get 4 of every card for less than $200. And you'll never have to, that's the thing, you don't have to buy booster packs and hope you pull a card. You don't have to do that. You're literally going to get everything that you need to play it in that box. Or if you want to get, like I said, if you want multiples, because you can put 4 copies of a card in a deck, you just buy 4 boxes. You have everything. You can build any deck that you want. You have every card to get signed by friends or whatever you need to do. We are moving away from the trading card game with booster packs and all that, and we're going into the living card game, which I think is just a better way to do it. There's too much competition in trading card games. I don't like the fact that you have to buy a bunch of booster packs and hopefully pull the card you need. I'd rather just say, hey, buy this box, you get everything, buy 4 of them, you can build whatever deck you want, and then we come out with expansions based on that you can add a couple times a year, like 150 cards, something like that. I love the RNG. Oh, yeah, I know you do. Well, Fitzy, for you, keep in mind, there will be random cool bonus cards in the boxes. So if you're still looking for that 1 of 1 or any of the numbered cards or any of the cool raised foil stuff we're getting from Darkside, then yeah, be more than happy to buy as many boxes as you want to get a better chance to get some of that. And yes, the cookies are coming back. And we're going to be adding, for each pledge, there's going to be like an add-on where you can get, because we still have set 1 cards that booster boxes and packs that have cookies in them. So we don't want, those cards are still legal for the most part. So you'll be able to possibly pull some of the old cookies as well. So don't worry, we'll keep the gambling addictions going. Anyway, Declanius Maximus, awesome card. Anubis. Yeah, I know you want the cookie. Everybody wants a cookie. Hell, I don't even have one, bro. You'd think I would, that I'd save one for myself, but I don't. I know 2 people that have pulled one personally, and one got pulled at Gen Con. So there's still a shit ton in those boxes at Nerdcraft Central. So Anubis, our first deity that we're seeing. If you've read the comic book, you know kind of what's going on. All kinds of nuts. Hector, I know you want a cookie. Everybody wants a cookie. I pray that you all get them. So the deity, remember, you can play 4 copies of one deity in your deck. So if you choose Anubis to be your deck's deity, you cannot then play Zeus or Jesus or the devil. You can only have one type of deity in your deck, and you can have 4 copies. Now, I think Fitzy wants the cookie more, considering how many boxes he's bought. So this, Anubis gets +1 attack dice for each card in your opponent's corpse pile. If a unit you control in the wasteland would go to the corpse pile, instead put it at the bottom of your deck. This is insane. He's super cool. He hits on 3s. He does his thing. He's insanely amazing. But yeah, he is a unit. He will see himself die. So yeah, he's awesome. He's very cool. I hope that somebody breaks Anubis and it's just gross. So we'll see. But I like him. If anything, he might be a little underpowered. But I think that you don't want him in the battlefield or in the wasteland for his fighting ability. You want him for what he does. So. And if you play him late game when your opponent's corpse pile is like filled, he's going to hit like a truck. So anyway, fun. Zeus! And let me say, the god art that El Duarte has done was amazing. Especially this one. I absolutely love this one and Poseidon. Zeus, god of Olympus, deity, 3, 4, 4, 3, saves on 4s. Nimble, can't be affected by events or rapid events. When he makes an attack action or retaliation action, he may deal 1 wound to any unit in the wasteland. So basically, on attack, he's going to zap something for 1. That's kind of what his deal is. And he's so cute. So all of the Olympic gods are little people. Just throwing it out there. I've never seen that depicted. When I decided I wanted to do Greek gods and Olympic gods, I was like, what have I never seen? And I've never seen them all depicted as little people, and that's what we did. So, the little toes. But it's going to be awesome in the comic book when you guys get to meet him, and I can't wait to see him animated one day, because he's going to be hilarious. So. Anyway, that's him. But yeah, so. This is Anarchy, a rapid event. Again, little people. I love the derpy little donkey that he's riding in the back. Pay X resources, send a unit that wounded your leader this turn to the corpse pile, where X is that unit's resource cost. So, if something that costs 3 wounds your leader, you can play this rapid event, pay 3, and just kill it. Fun little control. Will it be played? Probably not, but it's still funny, and I like the fact that we have some little Spartans in the game. I think it's fun. There's Poseidon with his fabulous seahorse. We had a name for him, didn't we? Didn't we have a whole conversation about what to name the seahorse? Does anybody remember? I know we did. Oh, that's right, it was Coral. Coral. That was you too, right, Fitzy? Didn't you suggest Coral? That's so good. I cannot remember that now. I can't forget that because Coral needs his own card one day. It's in the comment. Oh, is it? Oh yeah, duh. It's not a fork, it's a trident. To war, Coral. So silly. But yeah, so when Poseidon enters the wasteland, create X Fish Warrior tokens, where X is the number of water sources you control. Poseidon gets +1 attack for each Fish Warrior you control. The Fish Warrior tokens are done. We'll be able to see them in a minute. He's cool. He's awesome. It's definitely a water resource type deck that he'll go in. There's a lot of cool water stuff you can do. But yeah, love it. I love the art. It's awesome. It's going to look so pretty foil. This is fine. This is fine. Here we see our friend Todd getting eaten by not-so-imaginary slimes. Send a unit you don't control to the corpse pile, then deal wounds to your leader equal to that unit's resource cost. Basically, it's just, hey, I need to get rid of this thing, but it's going to hurt me, but I don't care. It's fine. This is our good friend Todd. Todd is not coming back in 2nd edition, unfortunately. If you remember Todd from the 1st edition, he made it so people didn't get to untap or ready their resources. He was not fun. It was, I think, Todd the PC Gamer was his name. Yeah, he wasn't cool at all. I played against him a few times, and it just wasn't fun. So, in 2nd edition, we have him getting eaten, and he will not be coming back. Now, he's not banned, but he's just not going to come back in 2nd edition and any future editions. So if you have a Todd, you know, you still play him, but you won't be getting any new Todds ever again. So, and at some point, if we ever do a rotation, we'll have to get rid of Todd. But Todd is gone. Poor Todd. Anyway, yeah. Battlefield NYC Stronghold. I'll read you what it does. Doesn't cost anything to come in. Costs 5 to kill it. At the end of your turn, deal a wound to every unit in the wasteland that was dealt 1 or more wounds this turn. Pay 2 resources at the beginning of your turn, or send Battlefield NYC to the corpse pile. So this basically is just going to double up on damage, and if you don't pay for it, it goes away. This is definitely going to be a aggro deck. That you're just going to like spam a bunch of little things and deal a bunch of damage and then try to control the board. Yeah. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I think it'll be okay. It might be a little bit much, but we'll see. It might end up being one of those things that's just like incredibly too strong. But I haven't checked it yet, so we'll see. Ooh, almost 5,000 likes. 4,400. 44444. That's awesome. You guys are sweet. Here we go. Riley Awakened. I don't know if you guys have seen this one or not. So anybody who's read the graphic novel knows that Riley did awaken, and we now know what the awakening is. So that's cool. So Riley is awakened. She has harnessed her firepower, and when she enters the wasteland, ooh, I gotta get rid of that. Number, what is that? 45? 42, 43. 43, remove old anarchy sign. So if you noticed in the text box, we have removed all the old anarchy signs. That one still has one, so we will fix that. But yeah, so when she enters the Wasteland, deal X hits to each unit your opponent controls, where X is the number of gas resources you control. Making the gas deck just more crazy. It seemed to be the one of the most popular decks in set one. I think that there's enough stuff now where we don't have to worry about it like just taking control, but still insane. Um, and we do love Riley. Um, yeah, so another Enter the Battlefield Wasteland thing. So we'll see. Viper Willow. Speaking of things like this, Viper Willow, an assassin. Love the art. This is one of the ones that I just told Lucia, hey, just do something cool. And she did. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Nimble, can't be affected by events or rapid events. Units entering the wasteland do not cause abilities to trigger. So all of your enter the wasteland abilities don't work while she's out. She's basically the Elish Norn of Anarchy, but cooler looking in my opinion. She can handle herself on the battlefield for 2 dice 4, 3 and 4, saves on 4, 50% of the time. Viper Will is awesome. She's going to be a major player in the comic book as well. So yeah, we love her. She's awesome. Ooh, look at the Devil's Daughters. So we got Wheezy, Nobo, and Reckless all on one card. Darkside made this a raised card. There's going to be 9 of them. Put into random boxes. One of them is numbered at 1 of 1, which is awesome. Hope you pull it. Whenever a Wheezy, Nobo, Baba Yaga, or Reckless unit wounds a leader, you may put a follower from your hand into the wasteland exhausted. Pay 3 resources to exhaust any unit. This leader is cracked. It is so good. You obviously have to build a deck around Wheezys, Nobos, Baba Yagas, and Recklesses, which there are enough of. I love the art. I love the playmat. I love these 3. They are awesome, and I'm very, very excited for them to be a part of this. So, yeah, awesome. I'll probably build that deck. Yes! Taco Dial Dundee. Some of the stuff I come up with, I swear. Oh, uh-oh. That's another one, number 46. Remove old Anarchy sign. See, this is why we do this. So, Takadao Dundee. While Takadao Dundee is exhausted, all resources in the wasteland are considered food resources in addition to their other types. So, yeah. This is one of those things that, like, people want to play things like Deadlift, but Deadlift works on food, and they're playing gas, or they're playing radioactive, or something along those lines. Play Takadao Dundee, exhaust them, and now all of your stuff is food, and Deadlift gets huge. It's a combo piece. It's fun. I love the Takadao Dundee whole thing of it. And what a cool character. I can't wait to write for him one day. And he kind of hits good. I mean, 3-on-3s is very good in this game, so. Toxic Gamer. So this is Queen of Vikings alter ego that she has. Very fun art from El Duarte. When she enters the wasteland, you may return 2 cards from your corpse pile to the bottom of your deck. If you do, return any unit in the wasteland to its owner's hand. So she's a bounce effect that also puts stuff back in your deck if you need it. Very powerful card. Only costs 2. Part of the cosplayers. Queen of Vikings. What a sweetheart. Love her to death. But yeah, fun card. Oh, and look, it's Queen of Vikings. Another fun one, she hits a little bit harder. When she attacks, you may exhaust one of your units. If you do, Queen of Vikings' next attack roll gains X dice, where X is the resource cost of the exhausted unit. So, let's say you exhaust something that costs 4. Queen of Vikings is going to get 4 extra dice. Very powerful card that could get out of hand. As of right now, we're going to keep it, but I can definitely see people doing dumb things with that card. So, love the art too. Ratchet, a new leader for 2nd edition. We like Ratchet. She's very cool. Reimagined by B. Navarro. one of our amazing artists. Pay 2 resources, search your deck for a gear card, shuffle your deck, and put that gear on top. Your units get +1 attack dice for each gear card in your wasteland. So this is definitely a gear tribal deck. I haven't tried it yet. I think it may not be viable now as like a meta deck, but I think it will eventually be very cool, especially when we add more gear. But we'll see. We'll see. It might be cracked. I don't know, but love the character, love the art. Heroina, our next muscle mommy, Jessica Strem, this is the girl that introduced me to Vladislava. They work out together, and very, very cool. Very cool art. Breakthrough, so she has trample, obviously. Look at her arms. Whenever Heroina enters the wasteland or attacks, deal 1 hit to each unit in the wasteland. So that includes your stuff. So she basically just says, I'm going to murk everybody. And yeah, so super fun. Rolling 3s, hitting on 4s. So she's not great, but Muscle Mommy stuff has a lot of cool tribal stuff, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And she is a sweetheart as well. Lucia Duarte. This is our amazing artist. I told her to make herself a character, and this is what she came up with. I absolutely love this art. Pay 2 resources, discard 2 cards, and put a unit card from your corpse pile into your hand. So she brings stuff back from the corpse pile. Reduce the resource cost of monstrosity units by 1 for each monstrosity in your wasteland. So there's a lot of cool monstrosities. Oh yeah, the monster deck is going to be stupid fun, and we love Lucia. Obviously, Duarte is amazing, yeah. So I think with the new monsters that we have, this deck might be viable. Very fun stuff. The Cluckening. Just I love the fact that people are going to be saying the Cluckening. So rapid event, awesome art by El Duarte. Love it. We did a couple we found 2 artists that do like funny little like Disney style, Disney inspired art styles, and this is one of them that she did. Each player shuffles all units they control back into their deck. Then, each player reveals the top 5 cards of their deck, selects a unit card, puts it in the wasteland, and places the remaining cards in the bottom of the deck in any order. So basically, reset, and then hope that you get a better cool card in your top 5 than anybody else. Definitely, this is going into the monster deck with her, because chances are, if you're running monsters, you're going to have a cooler thing to put on the field than your opponent. Awesome. Ooh, Sean Sunderland. We haven't gotten to your card yet, but we're getting there. But yeah, awesome art. I love it. And it things to be gross. So, speaking of monstrosities, this Arachnibat, which is a bat arachnid. If it deals a wound to a unit, exhaust that unit and remains exhausted until it leaves the wasteland. This thing is just super mean. It paralyzes stuff. It's awesome. It costs 4. It probably should cost more, but we're going to run it at 4 and see what happens. I love the comment, what in the leaping baby Jesus on a pogo stick is that thing? No, you didn't get another one, but you're in 2nd edition. But yeah, I mean, once we start doing multiples, you will. I love your character. But yeah, so Arachnibat, the Devil. There's another deity. Hits pretty good. 4 dice, 3s, 3 on 5s, saves on 3s. Exhaust the devil and send a unit with 1 or more wounds to the corpse pile. Then heal your leader by an amount equal to the number of wounds that were on the unit sent to the corpse pile this way. He's gross. He costs 6, and you should definitely deal with him when he hits the board, because he's going to be gross. He's killing things and he's healing things, so it's amazing. Definitely want to take care of him early. He might be too strong, but again, we'll see. I think that there are other deities that are just as strong, so we'll see. Action Creed, we all know him. He was from the very first set. We didn't change anything about it. I think we just extended the art a little bit so you can see it. Especially now that Carl Weathers is no longer with us. I love the fact that he is in the game. little references to Rocky and you know, Carl Weathers and Predator. So yeah, love it. Diana of the Rose. We all know her. She's the awesome social media person. Um, but yeah, Loyalist, when she's in the Wasteland, all players may draw an additional card during the draw step, play an additional research during their turn, and remove a wound from any unit at the end of the turn. This is the definition of group hug. What an amazing piece of art by Arosa. She loved it, and if you're not following her, you should. But yeah, definitely cool. Love it. Um, another Loyalist. Going to be a very strong deck, I think. Shabby Penguin, is his things in here? Oh, there it is. So there's the Assault Penguins. So, Shabby Penguin, friend of ours, at the shop. Doesn't hit very hard, but he does hit on 3s, which is good. You can exhaust Shabby Penguin, search your deck for an Assault Penguin card, and put it in your hand, and then Assault Penguins gain Nimble. An Assassin, he should go in the Assassin deck. I don't see why he wouldn't. He seems good, and here's the Assault Penguins that you can get. Send Assault Penguins to the corpse pile. Banish a unit that made a retaliation. So basically, if you have these out and something retaliates, you can banish your penguins and just you can put them in the corpse pile and then banish whatever made the retaliation. It's a cool little control combo, so I like it. Ye Old Bait and Switch, another fun piece of art by Duarte. Force an opponent's unit to attack a unit you control this turn. Play this rapid event during the declare attacker step. You may choose melee or range for the attack. So basically, you can say, hey, that thing is going to attack this. And then you can just basically say, okay, I'm going to retaliate, and bam. So we use the anglerfish, which is like the coolest fish in the sea, in my opinion. And he looks grumpy. But yeah, stupid fun. Probably won't be played, but it's just a fun piece of art. We are toying with the idea of putting out just an art book that has, the full illustrations of all of our cards, because people really like them. I think it would be cool to use it as like an autograph book as well. Like when we meet people, be like, hey, this is my card, and then sign the book of their card. I think that would be a really cool way to do it. Because a lot of people that are in this game go to the cons and all that. So I think that'd be pretty neat. It might be something that we make limited amount of, like only make 100 of them and make it like a part of the next Kickstarter. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I'll let you guys know. If that's something you guys would be interested in, then we'll definitely look into it more. And posters. Oh my god, I want to do posters too. Anyway, here we go. Alien Eve. Like, how sick is this going to look in foil? Just throwing it out there, right? And another amazing streamer. She's very cool, very nice. We love her to death. Check her out. When Alien Eve enters the Wasteland, name a card and look at an opponent's hand. If that card is in their hand, you can banish it. So a nice little control. Assassin, another. Oh, stop it. Anyway, sorry. They're like, you haven't done anything on your live. It's like, bitch, I've been changing cards and talking. Shut up. I've only seen like season 1 of Invincible, but if it looks too much like it, let me know. This was done in 2022, so maybe she drew inspiration from there. I'm not sure, but it does look exactly like Alien Eve if you look her up on Instagram. Anyway, cool card, love it. Oh, over here, bam. Sneaky Sean and his awesome little servant cats. Another cool guy we met, I believe, at Gen Con. We did a Peaky Blinders type look to this, is what he was kind of going for, with his distinguished gentleman cats in the background. Relics your opponent's control cannot be used as long as Sean is in the Wasteland. I guess that should say Sneaky Sean, right? Actually, we need to redo this whole card, because I never made a Grimlican and Valkyrie. So, number 61. Just rework card. So, yeah. We'll fix Sneaky Sean. Ah, Mr. Miyagi. So silly. Love the art. El Duarte killed it with my Samurai Cat that I wanted. Fatal 1, so 6s deal 1 wound. Feline Warriors control may reroll attack rolls and 1 once per turn. Just a cool thing for cats. I love the name. Mr. Miyagi is just amazing. But yeah. I'm silly. I admit it. I like it. Here we go. Phantom and Mirage. We met this dude at Gen Con. Very cool guy. Very, very cool guy. He basically told us exactly what we wanted. We did it. And he loved the art. So I was really happy about that. Whenever another assassin enters your wasteland, you may deal a number of hits equal to its resource cost to any unit. This is definitely going to be played in the assassin deck. How could you not? Very cool. Can't wait to see how bad this is, but we'll see. Super fun art, though. Lily, Leader of the Rebels. Same one as before. M. Kelly's art. We just had to reprint it. Pay 3 ammo resources. Followers you control gain critical 2, which means that 6s count as 2 hits until end of turn. Ignore the first wound dealt to Lily, Leader of the Rebels each turn. So she soaks 1. Awesome. Good leader. She only has 15 life, though. I've seen people build this deck. It's very hard to pilot, but when it gets going, it's actually really good. So we'll try that. Give me your nuts. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Banish unit control. Target player banishes X cards from the top of their deck, where X is the resource cost of the banished unit. So, yeah. Kill your stuff, make them mill. We don't have a total mill deck yet, thank God. But this is definitely going to add to it. And this is just one of the freaky little monsters that El Duarte came up with. Super fun. Love it. Very fun. Yeah. One of the Nuns of Anarchy, Sister Sanguine. When it deals a wound to a unit, you may heal a wound to a NOA unit. All NO units, NOAs, Nuns of Anarchy cost 1 less. You can clearly see that she's of the vampire persuasion-ish. Super fun, great art. I remember when Duarte did this art, she's like, "Are they too big?" I was like, "No, they're fine." So I think that she has a fancy for drawing things like that, which is fine. But yeah. Wow, no comments on that. I expected somebody to comment. Interesting. Did I just not scroll? Oh, I know. Okay. All right. Next. Snack time for Nibbles. Fun little rat eating some ice cream. Add X food resources to your resource pool this turn, where X is the number of exhausted food resources an opponent controls. Going to be very situational. Now, if you pair this with the guy that makes all things food resources, obviously this is going to be a killer card for ramping and playing things early. Yeah, and Nibbles the rat is awesome. So, yeah. My Uggs. If anybody's read the graphic novel, you know, obviously that her 4 Uggs got destroyed. No spoilers. It's been over a year, so you should have read the comic by now. Pay X resources and send all gear and relics with X resource cost to the Wasteland of the Corpse Pile. Just one of those fun things that, is a cool card. Is it going to be played? Probably not. But people that know the comic book are going to appreciate seeing that, I think, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so moving on. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Speaking of Uggs, search your deck for a relic or gear card, then shuffle your deck and put it on top of it. Basically, just going into the relic or gear deck again. Fun stuff. There's Riley and Lily from the comic book. Yep. With her Uggs. I've had enough. The Awakening of Riley. So this was one that got a new piece of art. This was in the first edition. Send any unit and any piece of gear to the corpse pile. You may discard a rapid event or event card instead of paying its resource cost of I've had enough. So you can ditch something to play it for free. I like the art in first edition. I like this art better because it has Riley on it. So I love this. It's really good. Very powerful story. If you haven't read it, read it. Take a breather, buddy. Obviously, you can see these all came in from the, we repurposed some art. Exhausting the unit in the wasteland. This was another card that I believe was in the first edition. If it wasn't, it was because the art sucked. Or either way, we decided to redo the art, and it looks really good. I love it. That is Lily in her car. First couple pages of the diary. So yeah. The Faithful. Ooh, getting into some Father Joseph stuff. When the Faithful enters the wasteland, target opponent discards a card for each loyalist you control. So this could be insane. This could just be like hand-destroying card. Yeah, and it only costs 1. As 2, it's going to be gross. I don't think a lot of people are going to be running loyalists, but if they do, be watchful for the Faithful because it's going to be gross. Link the 16th is coming back. If Link the 16th is into Wasteland, followers gain Nimble. Obviously, yeah, he came back. He's awesome. We love Link. He's cool. And he has been played in the meta deck. So, Baba's Hut from first edition. Nothing changed. Kept the art. It was cool. If you're running Baba Yaga or you're running the Devil's Daughters, you obviously want this in your deck. Decent card. There's Baba Yaga. Nothing changed. That was the first Christina Reckless card where she wanted to be, you know, mystical, witchy, and cool, and she loved the art. The playmat sold like hotcakes. I still love this character. I can't wait to get them in the comic book. So. Annika. We love Annika too. Annika's awesome. One of our friends from TikTok. Yeah, just part of the clowns. Clown that makes clowns cost less. The clown deck is definitely going to have some legs in this one, I think. So we'll finally get to see some crazy clowns. Zerk the Merc. At the start of each player's turn, they may choose to deal 3 wounds to your leader and search their deck for a resource. Basically, I need resources. I think it's worth doing damage to my leader. I can go get it. So, obviously, an homage to Xerxes. But, yeah. Manticore the King. I don't know if you guys have seen this one or not. I don't think he was in second edition or first edition. Furry, pay 3 radioactive resources, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. If a resource card is discarded, heal a wound from a follower. If a unit is discarded, ready him. So, ready a resource. It's going to be interesting to see if somebody can break it. I don't think so, but love the art. Duarte did a great job. Yeah. And got Rambi Pew Pew in the background. Bumper Bullies, nothing changed. Same thing from first edition. Bosco and Roscoe, first edition, same thing, nothing changed. Bo's Super Duty. Tank is going to be a new card in second edition. He is a leader. He is a leader that can attack, which is insane because so far no leader has been able to attack. It's Coffee Vale! What's up? I'm so happy. So this is a new leader. We're going through the card by card. And I'm recording this, so I am going to post this probably on YouTube, I guess. So anyway, once per turn, Tank the Protector may make a retaliation attack for any of your units that were attacked this turn. Colonists you control gain resilience 1. So when he does that, so if something attacks your guy melee, instead of them making the retaliation attack, Tank can do it. 5 dice hitting on 4. And colonists who control gain resilience 1, which means the first hit that they take is shrubbed off. Gonna be just a massive, awesome, tanky leader. Yeah, and go add Tank Tolman because he's a great guy. Bo's Truck, don't worry about it. Big John, first edition, we've already seen it. Galinda Goth, we love Galinda. We brought her back, obviously. Didn't change anything. She's perfect. Diablo, first edition. Decatur the Diabolic, there's your tutor. Didn't change anything. The Pool Guy didn't change anything. Cletus didn't change anything. Cece didn't change anything. Gordy, Dorzum, Fiona, Frisbee, Clyde, good old boys. You are what you eat. Here's Noah. Just trying to get through this quick. Until the end of turn, you may exhaust your units as though they were resources of any kind. So basically this says, hey, if you're running water and radioactive and you need something else, you can do that. Or if you just need something for your thing, it's fine. So this lets you do that, which is kind of cool. Bad News Ben just got some new art by El Duarte. We love it, but other than that, nothing changed. Lolly and Lulu, I think you guys haven't seen this one. Whenever a clown enters the wasteland under your control, you may deal hits equal to its resource cost to any unit in the wasteland. Basically gives it an impact tremors for clowns. Super fun stuff. Super fun stuff. Scotty, the leader. Pay fee 4 resources and pick a unit. Until your next turn, Scotty cannot be dealt wounds by that unit. Units you control with 2 or less resource cost gain +1 attack dice. This is going to be the White Weenie deck. This is Scotty Fitness. Funny dude. And his art came out great. If you're not following him, definitely follow him. Very cool dude. Fun leader. Yes, it's Scotty. He's a very nice guy. He's very excited to be in the game. So we're really excited to put him in there. So Tank and Viking had their own card. Until the beginning of your next turn, your units and your leaders cannot be the target of an attack. So this basically says, hey, I don't want to be attacked this turn. So super fun. It's going to be fun to get that one signed. Been doing some of Scotty's catchphrases while cooking. Oh, yeah, he's funny as hell. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that one. Deadlift comes back. Obviously, one of the most popular cards in the entire game. Yes, Tank is very cool. Deadlift is awesome. She's a great, person on TikTok. It's a fun character. Coming back in the comic book, and probably one of the most played cards in the game. So she showed up in many decks. Jake the Snake, or Jake T Snake, hasn't changed since first edition. Hungry Hippies, the same. Hippie Mom, Hank the Horseman, Hacky Bombers, Karen and Troy. Love this card. I don't know why I didn't see more play. As long as Karen and Troy is in the Wasteland, players may not use leader abilities. It's just amazing. I love the art that Del Monto did. She did Burn It Down as well, I think. And Joan of Arkansas. But, yeah, awesome card. Oh, there it is. Joan of Arkansas. You may look at the top card of your deck at any time. Yeah, she's amazing. We saw her in many decks. Yes, I do. We need to get in touch with her and have her do a couple more because I love her art. This card, again, showed up in a lot of decks. And the follower deck is just insane. Jewel. If any unit deals 1 or more wounds to Jewel, that immediately takes... I don't know why this wasn't played. A 3/3 that hits on 3s and rolls 3 dice is friggin' awesome. So, but maybe we'll see some synergy later in the Mercenary deck. Taco Bus hasn't changed. Jeebus hasn't changed. Little Jesse hasn't changed. Leia Falcon hasn't changed. Left Eye hasn't changed. Might have got new art, but no, same art. Mr. Chuckles hasn't changed. Dice Cream Sandwich, Tank introduced us to him. And he was like, hell yeah, I want to be in the game. So, at the beginning of your turn, roll a d3. All of your followers gain plus X attack dice until the end of turn, where X is the result of the dice roll. If you roll a 1, send Dice Cream Sandwich to the corpse pile. Very, very D&D oriented. He's an awesome DM. Don't roll a 1. But yeah, very cool guy. You should definitely follow him as well. Feline Family got some new art. Other than that, it's the same. Love this art by Duarte. She killed it as usual. Vixen Anna, she's very cool. A friend of Dice Cream Sandwiches. She gets speed, pay 4 resources. She becomes a copy of any follower in the Wasteland 10-day turn. That is going to be a problem. I know it's going to be a problem, but I don't care because I love it. Basically, when you pay for your resources, she turns into a puff, or she turns into anything. Very, very cool. Or any follower, that's well. Yeah. But great art, love it. Can't wait to see it printed. Coda! This is like some of the coolest furry art that we had. We need to get in touch with Moons again because they killed it on this as well. Love the big Tau style gun. The furry looks cool. The tail looks awesome. When it enters the wasteland, put any number of furry units from your hand into the wasteland with a total resource cost of X or less, where X is the number of wounds on target opponent's leader. It could just be an entire like furry dumping, like dump your hand with furries. It's gonna be fun. I really wanted the furry deck to be a thing because we have such cool characters. They've been in the comic book. I love those characters. Wall Street's amazing. Left Eye's cool. The furries I didn't like, we got rid of. But yeah. So yeah, Coda is awesome, and I love the art. Alice. Oh my god, this art is amazing. Nimble. For every wound dealt to Alice, you may deal a wound to any other unit in the wasteland. I guess that kind of is just like... If any unit deals one wound to Jewel, that immediate... Okay, no. So it's different. So this one lets you deal any... For every wound dealt to Alice, you may deal a wound to any other unit in the wasteland. So this will let you put wounds on your stuff as well, or other people's stuff. I think that there was a synergy I did where you purposely wound her to do things. There's a thing, but the art is insane. I love the Alice art. Definitely have to get Moons to do some more. Mooniz. I really, really like this art. She did a couple that were really, really good. TikTok Teddy Bear just got some new... oh no, TikTok Teddy Bear actually got new art and a new thing. So when geared up units into the corpse pile due to combat, it deals 1d6. So basically, if you kill something that's holding the teddy bear, you blow up as well. Certain fun. Going to be in the gear deck for sure. Because why not? Tallulah Ray, same thing, but got better art in my opinion by Duarte. So yeah. Cultist John. So Prophet John is now Cultist John. He has joined the ways of the Loyalists. When he enters the wasteland, you may return an event or rapid event card from your corpse pile to your hand. Then you may play an event or rapid event card from your hand without paying its resource cost. It's stupid. It's dumb. I'm sure it's going to be broken, and I'm sure there's going to be people like Hector or Nate that just break the hell out of this card. Prophet John is not coming back for a reprint, so Cultist John is taking his place. So, sorry. Prophet John was just too strong. And it was misspelled, and that really bugged me. Yeah, Prophet John was like, he was in every deck, and it was just way too good. So we're getting rid of Prophet John. Sorry. Loxley, oh my god, I love this art, because you all know I'm a huge Robin Hood fan, and I just love this art. You may exhaust Loxley to deal a wound to every unit in the wasteland that already has a wound on it. You may only use the ability once per turn and only during your pre-combat main phase. Love it. The art is insane. The foiling is going to be next level. I can't wait to see it foiled. But yeah, I love it. So cool. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this art or card. I think it's amazing. And if you don't know why we called Robin Hood Loxley, then you need to read more. All right. Anyway, here we go. Isaac the One. So here's Isaac the One. Met him at Gen Con. He told us exactly what he wanted. Guy has an Anarchy tattoo on his chest already. We didn't make that up. So yeah, critical 2. So if you roll 6s, it does 2 hits. Whenever opponent's unit enters the wasteland, if Isaac is not exhausted, he may make a ranged attack targeting that unit. So basically, he does the same thing as the Axe guy, which is a problem. Yeah, so let's rework Isaac. Number 128. Rework card. I didn't know that I'd done that twice. So we will make something interesting happen there. So yeah, moving on. Snow. This was a guy who backed us on the first Kickstarter and got the character in, and we just never saw him. So he finally got the stuff of what he wanted, and we put it in there. Pay 3 ammo resources, double Snow's attack dice on their next attack or retaliation action. If you do, hits are only made on 5+. Oh, okay, so their next attack retaliation. Oh, so if you do a ranged instead of 4s, it's 5s. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then 5s if you do melee again. So anyway, it's kind of fun. It's not the greatest card in the world, but it definitely will be in the assassin deck as just a filler, and it could be fun. You never know. I love the art. It's cool. Billy's Scary Closet, same thing that was before, but now it got a cool rework of the art by Duarte. Poor Billy, his closet is filled with scary things. But I love the art. It's cool. Duarte killed it with that one again. So. OnlyFans Dan, nothing changed because how do you make perfection better? Love this card. A Balanced Party. Hello. Just going through the card by card for the new edition of Anarchy. Wait, what? What did I do? Back here? Or back here? I thought he was a mercenary. He might have been. Oh. Hi, Johnny RNG. What's up? He might have been a mercenary. He is now a monstrosity. That'll be an errata for the new card. He's a monstrosity. So. I'm sure there was a conversation that I had with somebody, and we decided to turn him into a monstrosity. Probably because we needed more. I would imagine that's why we made him more. So, Old Fred, Old Fred's Old Fred. We can't get rid of him. He's too cool. So we didn't. Yes, you can put OnlyFans Dan in your monster deck, which is amazing. Yeah, Old Fred is just going to be there forever because he's such a pain in the ass, and we love him. We're getting rid of that card. Mr. Guzzolini, no changes. Awesome art. Love it. Meat Buggy, no changes. Ramby, no changes. Herberus, no changes. Another monstrosity for your deck. Puff, monstrosity. I think that Calibri is good, but I think we're getting rid of him. I haven't decided yet. Herberus, Puff. So I think we have 2 Puffs in this. Which one? Oh, Calibri? Yeah, it's awesome art. So I think there's 2 Puffs in this. You're getting 2 different arts. This is the original one, obviously. We love Puff. He's awesome. He's going to show up in the next graphic novel, which I can't wait for you guys to see that interaction that happens with him. But yeah. Bobby Boys finally says Bobby Boys instead of Potato Gang on it. Thank you very much for progress. But nothing else changed. Famdango, nothing else changed. Scarlet, nothing changed. Scraposaurus, nothing changed. Sassyfoot, nothing changed. Peter D. Ragan, nothing changed. Peter Chu, nothing changed. Dr. Pete, nothing changed. Chris the Corrupted, awesome guy that we met, and he's on TikTok. Nothing changed. Sunbaked Boys, awesome card that we didn't realize was so combo heavy. Nothing changed. Steampunks, nothing changed. Spirit Uni, we love Spirit Official on TikTok. Nothing changed. Nothing changed for Snapper or Skeeter Boys. Killer Queen got some new art by Duart, but other than that, nothing changed. That's the Killer Queen leader. This is the Killer Queen clown, which we do need to. That's the wrong art on there. So 154 change art. First squad, nothing changed. Reckless's card didn't change. Bela didn't change. Manticore the Fallen. This is the token. I think we might have changed some stuff. I think if you look at the things that it has, I think we changed it. Yeah, and if it dies, you lose. Waifu Party, obviously nothing changed. Great card, great art in every deck. Valeria Steel, I think that we just showed you more of the art because it's cool. Valentina, one of the surviving furries, I think we just showed you more of the art. The Twins, which was finally mentioned in, I believe, the graphic novel? Maybe not. Probably not. That might be another spoiler. Twins, I don't think we ever printed it, but there it is. Trollops, nothing changed. Travis, nothing changed. Warden, back for seconds. All Out War. All men are created equal. Little pick me up. Wilbur, Wheezy's Revenge, nothing changed. 8 friggin' grenades, nothing changed. What's Loyalty, nothing changed. What did you do what you're told? Justin Nibble, Warning Shot. Justice is served. We zoomed out so you can see what is actually happening, so you can actually see all that fun stuff. Wasteland Wayne got some new art by El Duarte. We love that version of it. I think it's cool. Neutron got some new art by El Duarte. Again, awesome art. Love it. Chloe the Untamed. Now, Chloe the Untamed. There's going to be 3 versions of Chloe that you made. This one is coming in everyone's. And there are 2 other versions that may be a bonus card in your box. One is very revealing, and the other one, she's wearing cheetah print. Duarte did 3 versions of it. I loved it, so I was like, ooh. And I'm like, I'm going to use them anyway. So, obviously, I can't show you on TikTok, but, yeah, right? But the spicy one is very nice. Duarte is very good at drawing parts, apparently. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that when you get your boxes. Annette Sky, nothing changed. Big George got better art. Cesar Garrido, nothing changed. Hannibal Manson. So here is an alternate art for Hannibal Manson by El Duarte. I like this. I think it's cool. This is part of the portrait series we're doing. Nothing changed as far as what he does, but I love the art. I think it looks really, really cool, and it's going to look really good in foil. So, Little Tommy, nothing changed. Lily the Reluctant Hero gets a new little cool piece of art. The sketch is part of the sketch series. This is the Reluctant Hero. Again, it's going to look great in foil. Got to be careful what you show on TikTok. Yeah, no, I would never. Yeah, I don't want to get banned again. So yeah, definitely can't show you any of the cool stuff. But anyway, the Reluctant Hero again, portrait series, gonna look cool. Wheezy Wee Leader portrait series, doesn't do anything different, but it's just her portrait with the comic book in the background sketched. It's gonna look amazing in foil. I really like that one. Scotty Christ, nothing changed, but a great leader. Genocide, something changed. I don't know if I can show that. Can I show that? Probably not. Can I see that? That's fine, right? That should be okay. That's the spicy version of Genocide that everybody wanted. It's going to be coming in the box, and you're going to get it. So, awesome leader for Genocide. Father Joseph. Yeah. It's so fun. Pay 3 resources. Each player discards a card from their hand. For each unit card discarded away, heal Father Joseph. Loyalist costs 1 less to play with a minimum of 1. He's just so fun. And all who sign the book must be loyal to him. How many of you signed the book? I bet a lot of you did. Anyway, fun card. I'm still not that skinny or old, but who cares? Fun, right? Big Daddy D. Yeah, we know that one. I haven't yet. I need to. You haven't signed my book, Jory? Oh, I'm so mad. How do we let one get away? Well, you'll definitely sign it when we see you. So, There's the other Puff. So Puff did get a alternate art. For those of you who don't have it, there's the alternate art for Puff that's going to come in second edition. So. Boss Reckless, again, cool orange portrait sketch art in the back. Very cool. I love this. I can't wait to get these signed. Yeah, very cool stuff. Yes, Lewis, you need to sign my book as well. There's Nobo, obviously, nothing changed. Love the art. Still one of my favorite pieces of art in the entire game. And Nobo is just stupid fun to write for, and what a great character, and what a sweetheart she is. But yeah. And there is the special edition Nobo that you might get in there. So all of the sketch ones are going to be extra cards that you might get. Hopefully you do. But they're very, very cool. I love the art. Yes, Nobo is amazing. Chuckled's Popcorn Bucket does the exact same thing, but got better art by Duarte. Breaky McBreakerson, same thing. Better art by Duarte, but everything else stayed the same. Hannibal's Cauldron, much better art. Love it. The upgrade cannot be understated. Very cool stuff. Ooh, Liberty Bells. We love that one too. I love this art. El Duarte just had a lot of fun with her. But yeah, so very, very fun. Very large. But yeah. Amina the Mean One. This was a fun person we met at Gen Con. Yeah, no, I agree. Bam. Get her done. Whenever the Mean One deals one or more wounds to a leader, banish the top card of any opponent's deck. If it's a unit card, heal a wound on any other unit or leader. So, yeah, she hits really good. 4 on 4s, 5/5, healing on 4s. Assassin heals things. It's fun. It's a great card. And great art by B. Navarro, by the way. Just killed it on that one, too. Yeah. Robo. Definitely a good friend of Danny's and a good friend of Anarchy's. If you're not following him, definitely follow him. Whenever an opponent places a unit into the wasteland, you may place a unit with equal resource costs in the wasteland for free, unless its opponent deals a wound to the leader. So if I play something that costs 3, you can play something for 3, and if I don't want you to, then I have to deal a wound to my leader. It's awesome. It's a great card. It's going to be played. Especially, it's a monstrosity, so it's 100% going in Lucia's monster deck. It only costs 3 anyway. Great card. Can't wait to get it signed. Can't wait to meet him. But yeah, very cool card. Brother Douglas, same thing, but got better art. Love it. The butterflies are cool. Love it, love it, love it. Jack gets better art. I think I changed. No, I didn't. Nothing really changed except for the art. I love this art much better than what we had. Manticore the leader. Yeah, nothing changed. Keith the Enchanter, nothing changed. Awesome guy that we met at Gen Con. So if he's exhausted, your opponents cannot play rapid events during your turn, which is insane. Very cool guy. Very, very awesome card. Hannibal Manson, you get your normal Hannibal Manson leader card from this is the special edition that not everybody got. My hands smell like hellhound, by the way. I got to meet Lucy's dog. Oh. Cute dog? Big dog? I can't imagine he's a small dog guy. Anyway, awesome art for Hannibal by Fernando Cordero. Yeah, love it. Hammerhead Haley, another pirate. Pay 4 water resources and banish Hammerhead Haley. Search your opponent's deck for 3 cards with different names and banish them. Total nuke card. I love this card. It's going to look awesome in foil. I think we already printed it, actually. We might have already printed it. Not in foil, though. But yeah, nothing changed. It's awesome. Liberty Bells gets her cool... I don't know. Did we already have this one? I don't think we had. Gets her a cool unit card. Amazing art done by B. Navarro. And again, They heal when they eat. So I love that card. It's very cool. Aiden, great card. Nothing changed from set 1, but still a very powerful card. It's good to see. We're going to see that card played. I know it. Captain Gideon, our first pirate, doesn't do anything. Part of the mill package, but yep. Hated Milk Machine, awesome. Go follow them. They do great work. Nothing changed from set 1. Time to Slay, nothing changed from set 1. Sir Jory, I know that fella. Awesome art. Is it a little Luke Skywalker looking? But yeah, but when you look at Jory in the pictures he sent us, he's also very young Luke Skywalker looking, so I'm okay with it. Like a cross between Luke and Obi-Wan, which is a good thing to be a cross between, I guess. When Sir Jory attacks, you may heal a wound from a unit or deal a wound to a unit. If you have at least 3 different resource types in play, you may do both. So, yeah, no, it's amazing. It has this awesome, all of these little, it shoots potions. It's this mystical weapon. It's insane. It's very, very cool. It's going to look amazing in foil. Mercenary decks are going to be all over this. Just play multiple resources that you don't care about, and then Jory every time he attacks, which he's still, 4 dice hitting on 3s is a powerhouse for a 5/4 anyway. But now you're almost guaranteed to be healing and dealing another one. So great card, great person. We love you, Jory, and we're so glad that you're in this. So okay, I get that. I'm okay with that. Mary's Monster. Yeah, so we decided to go into a little bit of classic movie stuff here because it's royalty free and I can. So Mary's Monster. If Shelly is in the Wasteland, Mary's Monster cannot take wounds during combat. Obviously, you know that Shelly's coming next. I can see Hannah. Oh yeah, definitely. So I like this. It's fun. 5 dice hitting on 4s. You know, it's cool. And then there's Shelly. When Shelly enters Wasteland until end of turn, to your next turn, you may play cards in your corpse pile as though they were in your hand. So obviously you want to have Mary's Monster and Shelly, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. You want to have these together. Both monstrosities, definitely going in the monstrosity decks. And she lets you play stuff from your corpse pile, which is super fun. Love the art. Duarte obviously killed it on both. Fun stuff. I think it's pronounced Theno. So it's Medusa's sister, which I didn't know was a thing. But if Satheno wounds a unit in combat, exhausts it, and it does not ready until it leaves the Wasteland. So again, just taps things down, keeps them that way. I think we have something else that does that, but this is a little bit better. Monstrosity, 6 dice hitting on 4s. This is a truck. She is a truck, and the art is insane. This is our Medusa. Love it. Gonna make an awesome poster. Gonna make an awesome shirt. But yeah, love that card. Poor Peppa. Rest in peace. Nothing changed, except now she's dead. Little Hamilton. More for the colonists. We like Little Hamilton. He's very cool. When Little Hamilton enters the Wasteland, you may return an event or rapid event card from your corpse pile to your hand. Get back that board wipe. Get back anything. The cards that pair with each other, the art should be lined up. Oh, that would be dope. Next time. Definitely. But yeah, this is just thing to get stuff back. El Duarte killed it with, I told her I wanted a Disney-style Alexander Hamilton as a kid. Worked perfect. Loved it. Very, very cool. Little Hamilton. Wheezy Zombies, nothing changed. Nick Nitro, nothing changed. Mary Sue, nothing changed. Paul, nothing changed. Wall Street got a new car. I think it's got new art. Yeah, just new art. Wall Street with his furry ladies. So, I like the new art. This is also a playmat I think we're doing. But yeah, fun stuff. Sister Summer, nothing changed. We miss Summer Mercury. I hope she sees this and sees that we miss her. The original Nuns of Anarchy was her. Very fun. Nate, I think, got a total got a total revamp. When you play Nathan Croupier, if the total resource cost for every card in your and your opponent's wasteland equals 21, you win the game. I'm pretty sure that we changed that from first edition. If we did, this is the new thing. I'm trying to make it a thing because Nate's cool and we love him. But yeah, I think it'll work. You're gonna have to really build a deck around it though, but it could happen. Wheezy's promo art got its own card this time because people wanted to see it, and I love that art. I think it was fun. Yep. Andy's Army, nothing changed. Tamriel, nothing changed. Harlow, nothing changed, but we still love the art. And now she got awesome. They got awesome new gear for this deck. So putting them in the Wastelander deck is probably going to be pretty cool. Sunderland Steel. I know that guy. As long as it's exhausted, all of your units' melee attack is +1 attack. I mean, it's crazy. You put that in a deck with a bunch of melee people, and like you just go to town and just wreck. Definitely going to be a cool deck, especially with the colonists, or you just throw it somewhere else. Hey, Von Necros, what's up, man? We just showed your card like 40 minutes ago. Everybody liked it. But yeah, so that is awesome, dude. Awesome card. Can't wait to put him in the comic book. It's gonna be super fun. So, Crystal's Catastrophe, another one we met at Gen Con. Wastelander. When it enters the Wasteland, a monstrosity you control gains Penetrate until the turn. Awesome. Should happen. It should be in the Wastelander deck or the Monstrosity deck. Whatever you want. Does giving something resilience stack if it already has it? No, because it normally says it gives it like resilience 1 or resilience 2. If it already has resilience 1, it doesn't get resilience 2. It just whatever the highest resilience is what it gets. Danger Blake, nothing changed. Retro Hatter, nothing changed. Awesome guy that we met. Fenris the Fire Mad, the only thing we did is we changed it from Ferris to Fenris because we misspelled it in the first one, but it's being fixed now. Awesome guy we met at Gen Con. Another person we met at Gen Con. Another person we met at Gen Con. All these people are so cool. It's so cool to see all these people brought to life. Well, brought to life, or brought to the game. And to be able, yeah, I know that dude. It's awesome. He's cool. So, L24, Coffee Veil, awesome. Little Lily, love it. This card is insanely cool. I can't wait to see people use it. Another awesome person we met at Gen Con. Hey, it's Johnny RNG and Casca. What a great card. What a fun dude. What a serious supporter of Anarchy since the very, very beginning. One of our good friends. Very excited to meet him at Gen Con one day and make him cook for us. Seriously, dude, your support has been overwhelming and it does not go unnoticed. You are definitely part of the Anarchy family for life. Thank you so much. But yeah, we're gonna get you some new art too. We're gonna do more cards. We're gonna get you in the comic book. This is gonna be fun to see you and Casca's journey. It's gonna be super cool, man. Thank you again. Speaking of super cool people that we know and love, it's Danny. What's up, man? Another huge supporter of the game, the comic book, the idea, the friendships, the family, the crew, everything. Can't say enough nice things about this gentleman. Can't wait to see him again. Very, very awesome guy. And again, your support cannot be understated. So, cannot be overstated. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Very happy that you're in this game. Love your character. Yeah, awesome. Slimes. Yeah, Slimes. Nothing changed from the Slimes. Wackadoo, the Whimsical Unicorn. We love this card so much. I don't think. Yeah, the Slimes actually aren't. They're new. No, they're not. I don't know if they are or not. I got to think. I know that the playmats are new. Wackadoo gets put in the thing by the dude. Patient 25. Everybody knows that one. Very cool. John Decibel. Yeah, Slimes in 1.5. Okay, I thought so. John Decibel, very cool guy. Rally 1, yeah, very cool card. Calamity Oakley, a piece of art that we had made a long time ago that I didn't know that I had, and I was going across. I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably use that art that I paid for. Yeah, she steals followers, which is super fun. Yeah, love the art. Captain Awesome. Very cool art. Love that one too. The Duet Dude. I know that guy. He was here before. Is he still there? I don't think he is. If you don't follow him, he's hilarious. He's fun. Nice guy. Resilience 1. If Wheezy's your leader, you can have 5 Duet Dudes in your deck. And Wheezy zombies get +1 attack dice. If you're running the Wheezy package, you have to run this dude. That's just the way it is. Love the art. Blah the Mutant, nothing changes, but if you're not following him, you should because he's awesome. Fluffy Teddy. I believe when this is new, when Fluffy Teddy enters the wasteland, heal your leader D6 wounds, pay 7 resources, put a Killer Teddy token into the wasteland, which I don't think we've seen yet. Maybe? Nope, there it is. So this comes out, you can heal your leader, and then you pay 7 resources, and you put this into play. When Killer Teddy enters Wasteland, deal 2d6 wounds divided up between any number of units in the Wasteland, then deal 2d6 wounds to your leader. So, heal, heal, heal. Kill, kill, kill. It's friggin' awesome. Love it. Hi, I'm a teddy. Oh no. Anyway, sorry. Getting back into this. So, Killer Teddy's going to be fun. Great card. Ooh, we're almost there, guys. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Yes, see? There's 2 kabooms. So we got to change 259. So we just have to use 259 and make it something else. Good to know. Redneck Preserve, nothing changed. Home Run Luke. That's the guy that me and Maddie met on our honeymoon cruise, actually. Super cool guy. I'm like, dude, I'm going to put you in the game. You're awesome. If Home Run Luke wounds a unit, return that unit to its owner's hand at the end of the combat phase if it's not in the corpse pile. So if he smacks it and wounds it and it lives at the end of the combat phase, they have to put it back in their hand. Hits a home run. Very cool guy. Very happy to have met him, and I really hope that he likes this card. So, gonna be fun. Zombie Lab. We already talked about that. It needs new art. Don't worry about it. Release the Cluckin. The subscriber art is going to be put in the main thing this time because I just like this art better than the original Release the Cluckin art. I think this is more fun. The fact that it looks like Tallulah Ray just adds to it. So, and anytime you get to say Cluckin, you know. Revenge is Bliss, nothing changed. Swamp Clothes, no swing, nothing changed. Trick Shot, Headshot, nothing changed. You got Worms, nothing changed. Governor Saxon, nothing changed. George's BFG got better art. Crazy Clown Cannon, nothing changed. Wheezy's controller, we brought it back and we just fixed the controller. We fixed the art. When an opponent declares their attackers, exhaust Wheezy's controller and choose a unit, it becomes readied and cannot attack. So basically, hey, I'm going to attack with this big thing. No, you're not. So yeah, we love that. It's very cool. Lily's Diary comes back. Obviously, everybody loves that card. Lucky Rabbit's Leg comes back. Absolutely Not comes back. Chicken of Doom got better art. Dawn of Weezing's Dead comes back. Lily comes back. Tiger comes back. Yes, Lily's Diary is awesome. That card is so good. And if you've read Lily's Diary so far, you know it's nice. Michaela McCool. Kayla McCool, awesome person. Daisy Lou, she's so... Oh, I'm really happy you got to see it too, man. Kayla McCool deals 1 wound to a leader. You may draw 2 cards and discard a card and ready to resources. Kayla's awesome. Dr. McComb is awesome. He doubles resources, but nothing changed. Catastrophe, obviously awesome card, nothing changed. Dominic Rhodes comes back, nothing changes. He's awesome, perfect mercenary. Awesome guy that we met at Gen Con. Oh, almost done, almost done. D-Gen, there she is. She comes back. We're going to do new art for her as well and give her a new card. because DGen is awesome and we miss her. I was hoping that we could get her on this live, but she's got a big family and I understand. So we'll get her next time. But yes, DGen is amazing. Crypto Driver, nothing changed. He's awesome. His wife is getting a card. Wife and daughter's getting a card and the bonus card, so be looking for that. Zeku, the Collector, nothing changed. Awesome art by B. Navarro, though. Dr. Boomstick, nothing changed. Awesome guy. Very excited for him to see this. And Gunslingers, I hope are going to be a thing, because what a great piece of art by for Taz. Grace the Marine, finally, graces so their presence. Somebody said that she's ripping Freddie Mercury apart. I hadn't noticed it until I looked one day, and yes, that's hilarious. Yeah. I want to break free. Ah. Dee-da-da-da-do. Dee-do. Dee-do. Dee-da-da-da-da-do. Hey, it's Jammy Jake. What's up, Jammy Jake? You're right at the end of this, man. We're at what? 287 going to 320? We already talked about you, and I said nice things, but you missed it, so sorry. Yeah. It says at the bottom, pink armor with a little attitude. She could easily kill 40,000 men. So, yeah. We have another one that's going to be doing it, too. So, but, yeah, I love the art. Burn it down. I still want to see this be in a deck and be a win condition. Hey, man, dude, I was just leaving this live. It's okay. You're on the other side of the pond, so you're allowed to sleep. Yeah, I love this card. Love this art. I'm going to win with this card one day, but I don't know when. Scotty Mongo comes back with non-blurry art. I was so upset when that happened in the first and 1.5. His art came out blurry. I don't even know why, honestly. But non-blurry art this time. Yay. Awesome guy. Fought for the country. Deserved a much better piece of art, so I'm really glad that we get to fix it. So thank you for your support and your patience. The Fastest Boy. Awesome. Little Tommy, nothing changed. Bobby Gesture, nothing changed. 3 years of planning, nothing changed. Hat Monster, nothing changed. Stack Up, because it's for a good cause, we are putting it in the main deck this time. So show your support at stackup.org. Yeah, not bad. Persecution. Hey, it's Laura. Is Laura still here? I don't think there's... Oh, she is. Hey, Laura. There's Laura. Her card is actually going in the main set as well because we want people to see it. We had quite a few people buy her card, and we made our donations, which was awesome. On the card is also the website you can go to make a donation to save our sea in Florida here. So, very important. And obviously, Laura's support has meant the world to us since the very beginning. She also supports the store. She is family, and nobody can ever say different. But yeah, so thank you very much for all that you do. Mark and Mattis, awesome. Now you're the best. Again, Project Canine, awesome thing. I would like to put out there that Canine Mattis has passed away after serving for many, many years. So again, we're putting him in this main set so people can see and hopefully donate to this incredible organization that supports our brave canine units and all that they do. You know, they literally put themselves at risk to protect our officers and to find people. And, you know, when 9/11 hit, they sent dogs in to find people. When earthquakes happen, when hurricanes happen, when floods happen, the dogs are the ones that find the people. And we can't explain how much that means for their dedication to our safety. So if you know anybody who likes to donate, Project Canine Hero, I think it is. What is it? ProjectCanineHero.org. And yeah, so this one is for Mattis. What an amazing guy. And Mark himself, Officer Mark, is amazing. What a great person. So, but yeah, so we're including this to raise more awareness for their cause as well. Unexpected Growth Hormone, awesome art, love it. Has Clifford vibes, which I'm completely okay with. Thank you so much, Fly Girl. Circus Bears come back, obviously, because you have to. We have to come up with a way to get them into the wasteland now because the generator isn't coming back, but we'll see where that goes. yeah. Hannibal's Hyenas, obviously coming back. Love those cards. There's the Fish Warrior with the fabulous mustache. And I believe that the French at the bottom, Je suis contere un poisson, mais je pas te faire voler. I know I destroyed that. Please don't cancel me. Degen helped us come up with that. I have no idea what it says, but apparently it's funny. But yeah, so that is the Fish Warrior token. I love it. It's derpy. It's so good. I know. It's a blowfish that's French. Fucking love it. Anyway. Remiawez got new art by Duarte. He's amazing. We love Remiawez. We love his name, and we love him in the deck because he's amazing. The Mountain also got new art. Look at those pecs. But yeah, love it. Mao comes back, obviously, because he's my favorite character ever. So, yeah. President Mao comes back. He's an awesome leader. Insanely good. The Eldritch Horror cards are going to be in this main set. Why? Because we made them for the Kickstarter anyway, and we have the cards, and we paid for the art. So, these cards are all the ear scratches. Ear scratches. Oh, yes. Mao. So, these Eldritch Horror cards are insanely OP. They're going to probably end up being restricted. I don't know. They might. But they're very, very good. When it enters the Wasteland, roll a d6. If the result is even, send all opponents' units to the corpse pile. If it's odd, send all units to the corpse pile. So it is a amazing piece of art, and it is a crazy thing, and we still support our good friends at EldritchFoundry.com, who are going to be helping us build the miniatures for the Anarchy build board game, which is still happening. So keep an ear out for that. Eldritch Nightmare, it's a stronghold. Don't worry about it. It's just cool. Eldritch Unleashed. So there's the horror. There's the Unleashed. You may only play Eldritch Unleashed if it's in your hand when an Eldritch Horror card goes to the corpse pile due to lethal combat wounds. So if the horror dies, you get to play him for 1. If it Unleashed would be put in the corpse pile, banish it. And it's the biggest thing. It rolls 8 dice, hits on 4s. It's a complete beast. It's very hard to play, but if you get to play it, it's going to definitely change some stuff. So what an amazing piece of art. What an awesome miniature, and what a great company. So, Eldritch Foundry, another one. This doubles your tokens, but you can't see it because whatever. Feline Demon, Feline Demon, follower Feline Warrior. Send a Feline Warrior to the corpse pile. Add +3 attack dice to Feline Demon's next attack or retaliation action. Basically, you can sack your Feline Warriors to do bigger things. So, awesome. Love it. Little Lily's Wrath. Return all cards in the Wasteland to their owner's hands, or deal 10 wounds to your leader and return all opponents' cards in the Wasteland to their owner's hands. So, you can either bounce everything and reset the game, or you can deal 10 wounds to your leader and only bounce your opponent's stuff. So, are you willing to do half of your opponent, half your leader's damage right off the bat? And it costs 9. Will it see play? I don't know. The fact that it's a rapid event, maybe. Well, obviously, pet the demon kitty. It's a kitty. But yeah, awesome card. We'll see. I'll play it. Staples, another cool guy that we met at Gen Con. You can exhaust Staples to add 1 resource of any type. He is a mana dork. He wanted to be a Birds of Paradise for Anarchy, so we put Birds of Paradise in that. We put the flower Birds of Paradise, we put the actual Birds of Paradise, and at the bottom it says, "Oh, the birds have so many colors, it's paradise." Is that going to get us sued by Wizards? I certainly hope not. I don't think it will, because, you know, his name's Staples. But whatever. Awesome art, love it, and such a cool guy. Judge Jonathan and Thor, actually a judge. Actually a judge who's a gamer, and little Thor is his pupper. When the judge is sent to the corpse pile, each player chooses units equal to the number of units controlled by the player who has the fewest, then sacrifices the rest. The same is done for resources and cards. Literally evens the playing field when Judge Jonathan goes to the corpse pile. I will have water and will be treated equal. Awesome card, awesome dude, and actually a judge. So we have a real bona fide judge in the game. I love it. White Kitty's Revenge. Didn't we do that already? Oh no, I used the same art. All right. We have to change the art of White Kitty's Revenge. What is this? 315? Because we used that art for White Kitty in the front. I didn't realize that, though. So we'll change the art of White Kitty's Revenge. That's why we do these things, people. Deal wounds to each leader equal to the number of units its controller has in the Wasteland. What an awesome card. It's going to be fun. Yes, Court is definitely in session. But we'll change that art and get that better. So, King and the Jack. This was the loser card from the OP kit. Not a lot of people got to get it, so we're going to include this awesome art in the set. Send 4 other clowns you control to the corpse pile. Search your deck for Killer Queen and put her in the Wasteland. Killer Queen, as you know, is a truck. Awesome. But yeah. Bare Knuckle Brad, nothing really changed except we finally called him Bare Knuckle Brad instead of Brad the Red at the bottom. I don't know why that misprint ever happened, but yeah, still one of the craziest melee fighters in the game, and a cool dude. Awesome art from our Genocide for the what is it? The unit for Genocide. When Genocide enters Wasteland, reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal a unit with a resource cost equal or less than Genocide's and play it for free. So, yes, it's insane. And that's actually what Genocide looks like. If you look her up, that is literally the picture she sent us, but then artified by some folks. But yeah, it's awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. Awesome. Let's make a deal. Our good friend the devil. You get to have an opponent choose 3. You can draw 3 cards, or cut to a random card in your deck and play it for free. So, how cool is that for 3? I mean, you could get a land, or you could get, something amazing. You never know. It's called a lose-lose. Don't look for a right choice. So that's going to probably be a fun card to have in your deck. I expect people are probably going to be at least playing 1 of it, maybe even 2, maybe even 4, but we'll see. And then, amazing. Scotty C getting his Disney art. Yeah, right? You may play Scotty C as though he was a rapid event, so you can play him anytime. Your leader's health cannot fall below 1 during the turn Scotty C enters the Wasteland. It's just amazing. Okay, buddy, I decide who lives and dies today. I mean, it's just so good. It's so good. And it's funny. So, the art is funny. It has a Disney vibe, which I love. It's our good friend Scotty. So, yeah, love it. Oh, good. So, yeah, so there's 320 out of 320. What's next? Okay, I can show you this one. This is the alternate for Chloe the Untamed with the cheetah print. And I can't push it next because then you'll see the not safe for work version, but you might get it in your box, but that is the last one. So there you go, everybody. That is set 2. And we only had, 5 things we have to change, which is awesome. Why is Hamilton there? Did we go all the way back? Weird. No, we should have started right. There, all the way back to Fitzy. No! Where is that? Oh, it's there. Anyway, well, so, but that's it. That's all of them. We'll stop right there. But yeah, I assume my card is the same. I was back and forth. Yes. Yes, you were definitely getting a reprint. Dread. I had to attend to that. That's fine. Dread. I don't know. Which one is yours? Have you seen your art before, or because it's possible that yours is still in the queue because we have 30 more cards that are being done right now. If you've seen your art, then yes, you missed it. If you haven't seen your art before, we didn't email it to you, then we haven't done it. I would need a refresher. The lone wolf character. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can tell you right now if you're in the queue or not. There it is. Okay, so did you send me? Okay, so I see you sent me an email with your character's description, which is cool because most people don't send me that. But I don't see you sent me any reference pictures of you. Did you do that? Let me look here. No? I only see a character sheet. Did you ever send me reference pictures to my email? Well, yeah, I see where you sent me. I see where you sent me the description. Oh no, we'll do that then. Here's my email. Well, you have my email. Send me. I need to know what you look like, dude. Unless you don't want it to look like you, and then I'll just wing it. I'll give it to Duarte and be like, "Hey, creative freedom, make it look cool." But yeah, if you send me some like 5, 6 good reference pictures of like your face and stuff, and then we'll get in the queue. But yeah, that's why you didn't see your card because I never got reference pictures. But yeah, but we still have time, so we're just doing the card by card now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards I got to fix. Which, you know what? I want to say this. Out of 320, only having 8 cards that we have to fix, I actually feel really good about myself considering all the work that we've done. So, yeah, it's not bad at all. So I'm completely okay with that. So, oh, there we go. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna stop? We're gonna stop on Jammy Jake. Is that what we're looking for? Where's Jammy Jake? We already passed Jammy Jake. We did. I love that art too. But yeah. It's got to catch up with itself, apparently. That's right. Need a card having a pint too. All hail the Jammy Dodger. No, like you say all hail the Jammy Dodger, but we're gonna have you like killing zombies with a Jammy Dodger because we talked about that and that's something that has to happen now. So just saying. Why is that there? Should be there. Oh, let's just leave that there. I love that art. Speaking of extra spicy, oh here, let me do this. Let me stop recording real quick. So for all of you watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. That is second edition. Blah 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 blah. And yeah, stay tuned. Follow us on all the TikToks and the Facebooks and all that. And for the Kickstarter information. See ya.